Hello, my people. I hope we are doing well. Today, we want to change our styles. We want to have it episode by episode. And this week, we'll be talking about marriage, family in general. We'll be talking about family. And today, I'll be talking about the parental influence over their children. You know, so many times with parents, we don't even know what is called parents. We don't know what is called parenting. We don't even know the function of parents. The only thing that we just know that we have given birth to children and we are expecting that the children should be well behaved. But unfortunately, sometimes the children are not well behaved, despite the fact that the parents that gave birth to the children are well behaved. They are well cultured. They came from a good background, but they gave birth to a stranger. And instead of them to attack those issues, they also lay curses upon their children. Now, as a parent, what is your role? You know, your role is not only to provide food for your children. I hope you know. Your role is not only to provide school fees for your children. That is even the primary, the secondary aspect of the parenting. You should understand the spiritual aspect of parenting is more superior to the physical and all the social parenting. Now, it is important we understand that one, as a parent you should learn to command words. You should learn to have powerful words over your children, words that will command them. That while growing up as a child, you should understand that there are some words. That's why when you tell some baby, anytime you are eating, wash your hands. If you keep reading that words, that statement into their spirit, the thing will keep recounting. It keep coming to your spirit. Mom, you said I should not do this. Father, they said I should not do this. Because those words have taken influence in their life. They have started influencing them. So as a parent, the first person to speak over your child when you give birth to a child is you. You are the first person to command how your child should behave. Are you getting the answer? Yeah. Because recently I've discovered that so many parents don't even know their function. They don't know what is called parenting. You should have a way of speaking over their lives. While your children are still sleeping, what are your words? While they are speaking, as a parent you are, as a father you are, as a mother you are, you have to speak over their lives. That when they wake up, they will be able to walk under the influence of the words you have speaking to their spirits. Words are spirits. Do you get where I'm coming from? So if you are a weak parent, there's no way of you trying to curse your children. Since you believe that you can speak a word, you are the one that give birth to the child. You have power. You are connected to the child, the same blood, and the sacrifices you have made to bring that baby out of this world. As you have brought that baby out, you have that influence to say a word unto your children that it will never be well with him or her, and it happened as you have spoken. Don't you believe that the same way you can speak over their lives, my child, my children, you must prosper and they prosper? You don't believe that? And that is why the babies are sleeping, you the parents are also sleeping. I'm not saying that you should not sleep, but I'm trying to let you know that before they wake up, before the enemy is trying to project any arrow against them, let your own word stand before that. Learn to erect your own word into your children's life before erecting every other power. Before the power will come to attack your children. Do you understand what I'm coming? Because when the spirit searches and see that this head is empty, it can dwell. But when it comes and see there are powers over the baby, the other power that will be coming will have to see, where will I sit? The life of the parents will be toxic for the spirit to inhabit. But when your baby goes out, you see a marine spirit say that this person is Obanje, and the person is as Obanje gives your baby maybe it's sweet, and your baby takes the sweet, and the baby was initiated to the evil kingdom. And you are saying that baby, because your head of your children they are empty. But when you have spoken the word into their spirit while they were sleeping, if they wake up, even when they give them that sweet, it will never work. See, spirit recognizes spirit. You understand? Spirit recognizes spirit. So you should learn how to erect a word in their lives that will stand. You get the anger I'm coming from. So don't be a weak parent that only end up insulting their children. My baby is a dummy. He doesn't understand. Why you that give birth to the baby is intelligent. Your father is intelligent. Your mother is intelligent. Your wife is intelligent. You are intelligent. Then you went and gave birth to a dummy. What is happening? what is happening? You are a calm person. See what you do, the kind of life you have been living. But you went and gave birth to your opposite. He's stealing. He's not satisfied until he steals from people. Despite the fact we are giving him everything he needed, yet he's still stealing. What is the spirit behind it? Behind every action, there is a spirit behind it. So when a baby is misbehaving, there is a spirit responsible for that misbehavior. So you don't, instead of attacking your baby, instead of cursing your baby, instead of insulting your baby, attack that spirit that is influencing that baby. That is the root of the whole problems. Do you get that I'm coming? So now, problem now, what if we are not even the parents that I'm talking about, they're not even spiritually inclined? They don't even know how to pray. That is not the question. Since you don't know how to pray, that means the blame should be on you, not the children. They are innocent. You see, the spirit that we are talking about, the children may not have influence over that. Do you get? So, when the head is empty, anything can inhabit. If you listen to the book of Matthew, he said that when you chase out the demon and the demon leaves, that if he moves around, rolls around, that when he returns and finds the house empty, he will not just dwell, he will go and find another spirit, 7 other spirits in addition to his own spirit, and then come back to inhibit. He said the new state of the person will be worse. Do you know why? Because when he has come, when the spirit has come, he has seen that the head of the baby is empty. That is why the spirit of witchcraft can dwell in the head of your baby. You get it? Because the head of your baby was empty. That is why the witchcraft can dwell. Because the head of your baby is empty. That is why a passerby can speak to your life, to your baby, that you will become a useless person in life. And the baby becomes useless. Because when that word came, the head of your baby was empty. But when you have erected the spirit, you see, there's power in tongues. When Job was lamenting to God that this is what is happening to me, do you know what God commanded did? He did not tell Job. See, he said to Job, have thou commanded that day? So there is power in commanding how your day will be. Oh, I want you to understand the angle I'm coming from. I want to understand that you are meant to command your day by yourself and command the day of your children. Do you get what I'm saying? So don't just portion the blame to your children. When your children is going contrary to what you expect them to do, you have a role to play, and not just to curse the children. Not just to say, my child is doing this, my baby is doing this. You have a role to play too. And it is important you play that role as a parent. That is also the part of parenting. So the parenting is not only to pay the school fees of the children. The parenting is not only to give them ice cream. The parents is not only to provide feed them and clothe them or give them shelter. No, that is not where it ends. It went beyond that. Taking charge spiritually. You know, the mother of Esau and Jacob, do you know, before they gave birth to them, the mother had already known who is going to be greater. That is when it comes to spiritual parents. Parents that are taking their position spiritually. They take charge in the spirit and make sure that what God has spoken over their lives come to pass. Do you know who your baby is? Do you know who your child is? You don't even know. You're just carrying a baby. You're just carrying a baby. Somebody will carry your baby. You are carrying your baby. Somebody say, can I help you? You gave somebody baby to carry. The next thing, the person speak over the baby's life. And the baby start misbehaving. And when you get back home, the baby start having fever. You say, they have used my baby. You see, because the head of the baby was empty. So I want to wake up the mothers, the parents, the fathers who are parenting, thinking that some of them say, I give you everything you needed. What are you going? What are you stealing? I give you everything. I provided everything you need. Why are you looking at somebody's? It's not about providing it. It's the spirit that is involved. Unfortunately, the baby will be helpless. The baby will tell you, Daddy, I don't know what is wrong with me. You say, you know what is wrong with you. You are the one that is very stupid. No, I don't know where your blood is coming from. Who is this? Then some people even went extra mile and started accusing their wives. That I don't know who is responsible for this pregnant. Who is the father of this baby? You are the father of the baby. It's just because you have not taken your place as a father. You have not taken your place as a mother. You are just taking some parts. You are just giving them taking care of their social well-being without taking care of their spiritual well-being. You have to wait. So when they start growing, when they have grown up to some extent, you have to grow them to the part of spirituality. You teach them how to pray. You teach them how to take charge in the spirit. And when the person, you say, teach teach a child how he should go. When he grows, he will not depart from it. When they grow from the pathway you have taught them, they will not depart from it. So you have not even given them the background. You have not given them the foundation. So where do you want them to land? You get it now. So you need to learn how to parenting. Parenting does not end in giving birth. It does not end in giving shelter. It does not end in giving food. It does not end in clothing. It does not end in paying school fees. It went beyond that. Take charge of your children. Take charge of their lives. Take control before any other intruder will come into their lives and start messing their lives up. I pray that God will help us to understand this. I wish us good luck.